okay, look, I totally forgot I had to make this episode today. I have about 6 hours to get it done and uploaded. So, I mean, I can't even think of a joke right now. If you take our advice seriously, that's on you. Enjoy the show, everybody. All right, well, I'm Joe.
I'm Nate.
We are the premier criminal consultants in the Boston area, here to help you with your perfect crimes.
Joe, today we have one of the finest people, the finest young men. Oh,
I'm having a crime committed on me.
It's my dog, sorry, everybody. Who we got here, Nate?
that's true. Don't worry. It's okay. Well, he's obviously very loved. Especially by Mila, the dog.
Yes.
So he is a great comedian, a very, very fine young man. One of the first people that I actually met on the comedy scene when I came out here. You can catch him all over New England, catch him all over Boston and Worcester. Recent Boston implant.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all give it up for Seth Farley.
What's up? Thanks for
What's
having
up,
me.
dude? Hell yeah, man.
Of course. Thank
So
you for coming.
you just moved to Boston.
I moved to Arlington. Oh my god! I moved to me and my girlfriend. We moved to Arlington back in October.
Oh, okay, cool.
Moved, I used to live in Townsend, Massachusetts, small central Mass town.
Which is and that's actually farther north of than where my cousin lives in Lancaster, right?
Yeah, it's right on the New Hampshire border. It's a small shit town. It's one of those small towns where if you look it up on Wikipedia, the only thing that comes up is the picture of the gazebo in the town common. There's nothing going on. It's just the church with no electricity. That's all it is. We don't. There's no highway connecting to it. It's just one main road. We had 2 Dunkin' Donuts, 9,000 people.
Oh yeah,
That's about right.
That's
Yeah,
about right.
no, there's no. I'm pretty sure. We don't even have a notable residence section on the Wikipedia. You know, they have
Sure.
They don't even. This is true.
Not one Phil is punting in the NFL.
No,
huh?
this is crazy. This is crazy. Well, there's 2 actually. Matt Groening, the creator of The Simpsons.
Yeah.
He lived in Groton, which is a town over. It's a very affluent town.
I know
the
where
story
Groton is, yeah.
The story is that he either lived in Townsend or was around Townsend, and there's a restaurant in Townsend called the Townsend House Tavern, and that is the inspiration for Mo the bartender.
Really?
Yeah, the actual the whole gag of the boys calling up Mo and doing the whole gag thing. That's something that they did to this guy who worked there.
I thought he grew up in Portland, Oregon, or something. Was this some other?
I don't know if it was.
Yeah.
It was one of the guys. That's the town story. I don't know.
Okay,
Everyone's
cool.
fucking drunk there. But everyone's yeah.
Sounds like Moe's.
And then the only other notable guy, this is true, you can look him up. This would be great. You guys love crimes. There was a kid.
We do.
There was a kid that went to my high school back in the 80s. His name was Danny LaPlante.
Okay.
Danny
And you were not in high school in the 80s.
I was in my dad's balls.
Good. That's what I thought. Okay.
It's a good
go
place
on.
to be.
Yes.
So
great place to
you
be.
were in testicles and he was
I
in
was
school.
in testicles. He was in school.
All right.
And Danny LaPlante is famous for he hid inside the walls of a girl's house in Townsend.
That's creepy.
He hid inside the wall. He found some way into this girl that he went to high school with and stalked this family for weeks.
And sitting between the studs,
In between the studs, he was pissing and shitting in there. He was leaving food pizza boxes. And when they found him, they let him off. They didn't. They
Well, it's
didn't.
the 80s.
It was the 80s. They were just oh, you little rascal.
he's just trying to have some fun.
He's
Yeah.
a boy. You gave him. Come on, he's got a bowl haircut. He
Fucking
smells. He has
crazy.
fleas coming off him. And then I think it was months later he killed a family in. Yeah.
Well, of course he did. He was hiding in the walls
Wasn't
of the
that family?
house.
It was a different family. But yeah, he killed a family.
Do you think the
And-
old family was a little jealous?
They were just yeah.
What's so special about that
So
family?
what do you mean he wanted to kill
Yeah.
them?
I thought you were stalking us, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He's greasing us up for nothing.
I know.
We got nothing out of
So
it.
he sat behind the drywall of this house,
Yes.
just sucking his gut in as hard as he could.
Suck it. Yeah, and he wasn't in shape or anything, so he's just
And you said he was
house.
peeing his pants? Because I actually saw somebody pee their pants on TV today, so I was just wondering about that.
Yeah, no, he was.
I didn't know you were on
dude.
TV today, Nate.
This is the craziest part. I worked with a guy at a restaurant who was a few towns over, and one of his friends he was in a band with actually knew him, and he would bring him to his band practice, and he would kick him out because he smelled like piss and shit. Like they were just like, dude, get away from us, please.
We've been sitting in a wall all day.
We're in an 80s thrash metal band, and you smell like shit. You smell terrible.
Remarkable. Interesting.
crazy.
Very, very interesting.
There was a guy who had a crush on like the younger sister in a family, and she had 2 older brothers. This guy broke into the house trying to kind of talk to her or whatever the fuck he thought he was doing. And the 2 older brothers, one went to the NFL as a tight end, and the other was just senior varsity at UVA as a tight end. And their dad gave birth to both, gave the genetic material for both of them.
He's a big old fella.
The blueprint is there.
My understanding is it was one of the most complete ass beatings a person has received in a long time in Williamsburg.
Dude, that shit is crazy. Dude, they had what's his name? Anthony Lionheart Smith, the UFC fighter. Mm-hmm. He was he was never lightweight champion, but he fought for lightweight title. I mean, he's a big guy. He's a really, really good fighter. He had a guy break into his house in Nebraska, I think, where he lives. And he said it was one of the guy was on meth or something. He said it was one of the toughest fights he's ever been in his life. And he says I've beat the shit out of people for a living. He said it was insane how hard this guy was fighting.
He had insane reach.
Yeah, it was just he said it was out of fucking control. I had to nearly kill this guy to get him to fucking stop.
Did you ever hear the story of Kerry King, the guitar player from Slayer?
No.
He killed a guy.
Really?
He killed a guy.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't know the whole story, but he killed it. I think he was living in Texas.
So Don King. Don King killed a couple guys.
he fucking shot and killed a guy. Damn. And it had to have been Texas or something because you didn't go to jail or anything. He was on tour the next year or something like that.
Crazy.
I don't know exactly the story, but that is.
They did that. Yeah. Don King did that too. Don King shot and killed somebody in an argument before he was famous, and he did a couple years for it and got out.
You know the author William Burroughs? He wrote Naked Lunch. If you've ever, he was Jack Kerouac's buddy.
Okay.
Lowell, Massachusetts product.
Yeah. Okay.
He killed his wife playing William Tell, while they were high on benzos.
Are you serious?
Yeah, down in Mexico. Yeah, never really served time for it or anything.
Crazy, dude. I know. And then there was what's his name, Richard Wagner, who killed Natalie Wood because he wanted to get gay with Christopher Walken.
What are we doing right now? What are we talking about?
Local.
You guys ever notice how men kill women?
Local crime is so heartwarming when it's right around the corner. It's people people in your town. It's just so fun. It's so
a local
sweet.
crime story hits different.
It's
I worked for the guy that represented a serial killer in Baton Rouge, Derek Scott. Derek, what was it?
It's a 3-part name, right? Yeah, of course, has to be.
Derek Scott King or Derek? What was it? Derek Scott. What was it? But he was, it was a 3-part name, and he was a serial killer, killed a bunch of people in Baton Rouge, and my boss represented him. Yeah, so
Hey,
yeah. Pretty wacky.
Fun.
Wacky stuff. What are you gonna do? Wacky stuff,
That's what he's telling the jury. It's wacky stuff.
Wacky.
It's wacky stuff. Hey, look at him.
Sometimes.
So are you now that you're out of that small town, you like Arlington or?
No, I liked having money in my bank account, but other than that, it's great.
Fair.
It's it's a nice place. It's a nice spot. I'm very close to the city. A lot of get to open mics better.
Do things.
That's great.
Do that.
Good.
Do
We
all
like
that.
that. We like that. We still see you around Worcester and Fitchburg and stuff.
Yeah, because people still know me there more.
Yeah, that's true. It's where you gotta go where you get booked. You gotta go. You gotta go.
There's
Who
good
said I was
stuff out
getting
there.
booked today?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, nonetheless, we do have I guess we have a crime that you are here to tell us about, and it's just one that I'm very, very interested to talk about because it's possible that you could do it. I was thinking maybe at the Woosok Stadium, but if you want to go bigger,
Yeah, it's
than
like
that,
a trial run.
It's a good way to warm up.
You gotta start.
That's why I
low.
said that'd be a
You
good
don't
place.
even have to go Woosok. You could just go to a local high school and just start there.
Even better. Even better.
Gonna stop you there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, nonetheless, what do we got?
I have a fascination with people who run onto the field at sports games.
Oh, I love that.
But run onto the field without their clothes on. Am I
In the nude?
correct about this?
Whatever you're feeling that
No,
day.
I just
I think
assumed,
so. Well,
actually,
because that's that changes the crime, does it?
Well,
could
it does.
not
This is what maybe I just assumed because I thought streaking was the
streaking. Okay, for the fun of it.
I think that it would be necessary to do the streaking to send the message that you're trying to send regardless.
Yes.
I think that if you just run on the field, Sure, is that a crime? Yeah, that'll get you in lockup for the night. But what are you doing? What are you saying? If you go out there and it's a real protest,
we're making a statement.
We're making a statement. You still have the space that you need for whatever else that you want to do with it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
also need to unpack because I only said that because you said at one point I want to get so good at it that I can have advertisements.
Yes,
and in my
I'm
head, I just
selling-
assumed body paint.
That's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm
gotta
thinking.
do that. Yeah, I'm basically a giant NASCAR. I'm gonna
You have more space on your skin than you will on clothing.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, so that's what I would do. I think it's a lost art form.
I do too.
Interesting.
Because it's something that like people, if you do that now, like all it is you just get the shit like beat out of you. You just get tackled and all that.
They got
And
security.
it's a whole thing that like you have a bomb on you. What are you protesting something?
Yeah,
That's
Leo
something-
Messi just doesn't like people
And
or
I don't
whatever.
like, and I hate when people do that at sports games and there's a meaning behind it. Because it's always the weirdest fucking shit. It's the weirdest stuff.
Stop eating pig meat.
No, it's not just, no one's going to run onto the field during like the NBA playoffs because they're like, release the rest of the files. It's all they're like, there's too many chemicals in the chicken. It's something, that's what happened. There was these two ladies that chained themselves up to the hoop at a playoff game, or it was a basketball game. And that's what they did. They were protesting like, food. They were protesting.
Well, what did they do? Shoot them? I mean, like this is a crazy. If someone, that's why this stuff doesn't honestly happen down. Like if somebody did that at Tiger Stadium, like tried to chain themselves to the field goal post in the middle of a game, they'd like everyone in the stadium
They just
would
let the tiger off.
let Mike out. Have your way with him. Put him back in the cage and keep playing the fucking game. We wouldn't even stop the game for it. Really, it'd just be like a little sideshow.
That's why that guy got away with murder from Slayer. It's different down there.
I have like my sport is baseball, and so there's a lot of history of like there's a lot of fans that have gotten onto the field at baseball games.
Yeah,
it used to be like a lost art. Like you ever heard of Morgana?
Who is that?
She was the kissing bandit.
Yes,
the
kissing bandit.
Yes, I have heard of that. The kissing bandit.
Yes, I was talking about it earlier at a 12-year-old girl's birthday party.
Were you hard?
No, who I was talking to might have been. I don't know. Morgana the kissing bandit. She was like 70s, 80s. Just this fucking whore, just beehive haircut whore. Running onto the field, she had like 80s implants. So they're like double Z tits.
Like the really pointy ones? The ones that were pointy?
Oh, yeah. And she would run onto the field and she would kiss the players.
Yeah.
She would just kiss them.
That's a sexual assault now.
You
can do serious time for that.
Depends on how hot the lady is.
But they fucking loved it back then. It was like, people knew it. Like she would run onto the field and fans would cheer. They're like, "Oh, there she goes again."
Well, you could do a play on that. Now it would depend on how you feel about your own sexuality, but you could be like Billy the Blowjob Bandit. You could run out there and you could just be like,
"Oh yeah." I'm just going. So I just jerk off Aaron Judge real quick. I'm just fucking Palantir. GoDaddy.com. So get over here.
We're all still amazed at how fast he's able to make these players come, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta go. We've never seen anything like it.
I tickle Roman Anthony. I'm just getting over here.
You study like at a Buddhist temple to like learn everybody's pressure points. Just
somebody cash apped me $500. Get over here. I gotta,
I'm doing a cameo right now
with a selfie to get over here.
Come on. Exactly. Just run into the dugout like this.
But yeah, no, Morgana got away with it forever. She would go on TV and just kiss married men on like in front of millions of people. She would kiss the umpires and just be like, Morgana, you got me again.
I just can't stop laughing and thinking about you running on the field and just like really quickly just beating Aaron Judge up. Just like
just a 6'4" Cuban guy. Like, get over here, buddy. Just slapping ass. Just
oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess that, I mean, look, you're right. That is a lost art, and there is something to be done here, and that is all certainly a crime. I mean, we just discussed a litany of crimes.
Certainly, a lot of that was criminal.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm taking out groundskeepers. I'm just a vagrant. I'm just a rascal.
What got you into like the whole like what made you start reconsidering the way people run onto the field? Like what inspired this?
I love it. I've always wanted to do it. I was at a Red Sox game like 2 weeks ago, and I paid $17 for a steak sandwich, and I was just like, I should just take my clothes off and go around and get my fucking money's worth. This is stupid.
You You know, you're not. Who was? Do you remember? Was it Morgana? Was that the first streaker that you, or the first? I guess not streaker, but was that the first field runner that you?
It's
ever
my
saw?
inspiration.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Who is your like true inspiration? Do you have anybody in particular that you remember that you love?
Me. It's gonna be me.
I like that. Very Michael Jordan man. Greatest player in the world. This guy. Yeah, I like that.
There's a lot of good ones though.
I mean, they've had many in the soccer world. They have a lot of them. I've noticed. They have a lot of. They have children and men from India who sprint onto the field to try to take pictures and hug Cristiano Ronaldo and Leo Messi.
Yeah, I know Messi has like a guy that just like tackles
he's a
people.
large fellow from the Middle East.
In like the 60s or 70s. This is like Vietnam era. There's two guys that ran onto the field at Dodger Stadium and tried to light an American flag on fire.
Okay.
And the whole story is the way that they look back on it. One of the players for the Dodgers ran onto the field and took the flag from them right as they were about to light it. Like they were just getting smoke and they take it. And this guy was like a hero. I don't remember his name, but they looked at him like he was a hero. He did this heroic thing. He took the flag, saved it. This is patriotic. Nobody talks about the two guys that were committing very much a crime. Like is that federal? Is that federal?
You're allowed to burn the flag. You're not allowed
protected by the First
I
Amendment.
would say that it's possible that in that setting you might be doing like some sort of like you might be engaging in something dangerous enough to where they would call it arson because you're doing it in the middle of a baseball stadium full of people. You know, that might be the issue, the crime. But nonetheless,
they're always trying to make it illegal, and the Supreme Court's like, can't do it. Sorry.
It is freedom of speech. You
back
can't
then they didn't. They weren't hard on those guys, so they cut to him like carrying the flag off, and then there's like 1 second where they cut to the two guys on the field, and they're just standing there, just like rats. Like God damn it!
My problem is like you're going up against professional athletes that are like if they choose to stop you. I mean, they have to put themselves at risk at some level.
The best ones to watch are the people that run on the field during football games because those guys are like, fuck especially like in the 90s, they'd be like, oh, dude, lower the shoulder on this fool with no pads on who's hammered. I'm gonna kill him. Yeah,
especially now with like the bar mask.
They get boom. Boom, kill him. Boom. I loved it. You know,
I do think it's fascinating that it's like still going on because. Like they don't film it on the national broadcast anymore, right? They cut away.
That is my biggest problem is that they will cut away for you, whether you're wearing clothes or not. That's the issue.
Because they don't want to reward that behavior.
I think that's where I need to come in, and they need to show me on TV because I'm gonna get good at this. I'm gonna be really good. And it's going to be good for ratings. That's the thing. It's for the ratings. This is the
trick is making it so you're so good at this. They have to show you. You have to be the Wembanyama of running on the floor where people just can't look away.
I'm secretly hired by Major League Baseball to do this for the ratings to get Pirates and Diamondbacks and Orioles games up in the ratings.
If that would be good, and then if nobody knew about it, but you had a teeny tiny MLB logo on the bottom of your ball sack where nobody could see it because you're actually sponsored by them. Now that would be crazy. That'd be crazy where nobody could see it.
Why would he need it?
Well, because he's
But you're not going to see it because I have two nipple rings that say Calci right under. You're going to be distracted by all the other branding that I have on me.
Do you guys use those prediction markets like at all ever? Like have you ever tried to Calci anything?
I've mostly bet on UFC fights, but my brother likes to use whatever.
Yeah, because I feel like I've heard most people just use it for sports betting. I don't know.
Like, do they use it for
Calci is the fun one where you can do a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, that's where you bet on
like betting on like are they going to nuke Iran and stuff.
You can do that. Yeah. You can guess how many times Trump calls a waitress or calls a reporter fat, and stuff like that. It's a lot. There's one where you can,
the over-under's like 20.
I'll take the over, thank you.
Yeah,
they're gonna set it that
There's
low.
ones where you can, there's just street cam footage in like China, and you can just see how many cars are gonna go through this green light before it turns yellow.
That's degenerate.
That's tough.
That's bad.
That's right
Dude,
up
that's
there.
That's true addiction. That's like where it's
bad.
like
that's up there with like getting 8 ball of Coke and watch like Korean baseball.
I thought it was just like bet on the next president or whatever. That's stuff. That's crazy. That's
go down to the fucking bingo hall and do that. Shit.
I had to have a talk with my friend when we were like hanging out in person, and he was like live streaming D3 basketball like on it, and I was like, buddy, like. Let's have a talk about the gambling a little bit.
Yeah, that's
true. I used to work with an old guy when I was like 16. I was in high school, and he was like a hardcore old school bookie.
Yeah.
And he was like trying to get me. He wanted to know my baseball schedule, my JV baseball schedule. It was like, what do you got? How many kids are on your team? He wanted he was like just fucking. You just wanted a new racket. He just wanted something. He wanted to know. He was like, where do you hit in the batting order, Seth? You're 5'8", 130 pounds. Can I get an idea of how good your team is?
You give me the info. There's a $20 Dunkin' Donuts gift card in it for you. You can use that at either location.
Yeah,
that's so tight. Dude, the local bookie going on the JV team and just being like, so how many games a year you got? Huh?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, no, I don't do any gambling. I grew up in a Keno household, so it's.
We were just talking about
Keno.
Yes, I grew up.
Like
in
you guys had Keno on the wall in your household.
That would be fucking. That's crazy, dude. I don't. Yeah, no.
You got a bartender that's the ticket.
Does Keno come on like special channel or like
Keno?
Sort of,
kind
sort of.
Keno is like. I should know more about this. That's where my
we were literally just talking about
Keno.
it.
Yeah. If you ever win any money at Keno, just know that some of that is my college fund. Like that is actually where it went. Keno is like a weird it's someone that I worked with called it alcoholic bingo. Basically,
right.
That's what it is.
That's what I've.
It's technically on its own channel. It's part of this it's like this revolving I don't know the hours for it, but you basically play games every 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You get the little cards. You write it out. It's like,
Scantron shit with the numbers on it.
Yeah. And then you sit at a bar, you play it for 4 hours. Your kids are growing up without you. And you just sit and you just fucking do quick picks. You just drink a fucking Jack and Coke and you yell at the TV. And you make an 18-year-old bartender like myself very uncomfortable while you throw away your retirement fund to fucking stupid math. Yeah, I used to.
That's Keno.
Yeah.
Keno, baby.
I don't think we're gonna get sponsored by the Massachusetts Lottery.
I don't
know
think
why.
so. I don't think
did.
so.
I had a lot of Keno merch when I bartended. A lot of high vis neon green hats.
No,
It's
that's
the worst merch.
No,
but
you could wear one of those while you're. That would be one of the only
That's my
attires that
starter
you'd be
point.
allowed.
Yeah,
that would be
that's
the only attire you're allowed is a green high vis hat that says Keno
so
on
everyone
it.
sees me. Yeah,
Exactly. Sponsored by the Massachusetts Lottery.
Kids eat free.
But so now after growing up with the parents who are a little too into Keno, you're just not a gambler.
I used to, because I know the gambit. I know the whole thing. You don't get anything. A lot of times you win $2.
Yeah.
And you just keep, it's just like a whole cat and mouse game. $2, nothing.
Yeah.
Those are just
And then it's
scratchers you
all-
can buy at the bar.
Yeah, there's weird multiples of you getting certain numbers right that it ups the amount. And one of the common ones is $450. Hitting for $450 is it's rare, but if you do it enough, you can hit for $450 a couple of times.
Yeah.
When my dad was playing Keno, dude, and he comes on with $450, we're getting some fucking chicken palm. Dude. We're going out. We're getting Chinese food. We're gonna sit at the bar. I'm gonna have 6 Shirley Temples. It's gonna be a great time. A lot of 450 hits. Lot of times if you hit really big, you get hit with the file claim. That's a big one. You get if you hit for over $2,000. You have to go to the Mass Lottery headquarters in Worcester. It's like a white trash, it's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory for drunks.
Where all the pro Keno players hang out.
No, I remember. Yeah, I made some people's day with the file claim. Of course, we couldn't pay out anything more than $300 because I worked at this Townie bar. This is the greatest place I ever worked at. But it was a family-owned pizza restaurant, dive bar. Bar style pizza.
Yeah,
it was a town. It was a town.
Those are
gem.
great places.
Yeah.
And the family that I worked with, they're great people, and I hate to say this, but they were stealing from the Mass Lottery drawer all the time. So I would open it up, and this was great because we had it was the family that wasn't really working. One of the sons was addicted to pills. One of the guys that made our pizza dough was this sweaty autistic 70-year-old guy, and he would play Keno, but he had no money because they didn't fucking pay him. And so I would open up the drawer, there would just be $20, a loose cigarette, and just a bunch of paper with people's names on it. I'm like, I can't do anything. I'm sorry. I know I can't give you your $2. I can't.
Let me put your name on this piece of paper.
You're gonna have to. Can I give you some mozzarella sticks? Can we make this work some other way? I'm really scared right now.
Yeah, that would scare some people.
Yeah,
I could
dude.
see that getting resulting in a lot of yelling.
Are you kidding me? Like these dicey ass drunks been drinking Jack and Cokes
Well,
all night. They
this
finally win
was-
their
these were
$2 and you don't have it.
Where I worked, it was it's in the town called Air, so it's right near a place called Fort Devens.
Yeah, I know where.
Big military background history.
Nice.
And so these are like drunks, but these are also like active like base commanders and like people with weird backgrounds.
And somebody like might grab you by the back of your head and slam it into the bar top.
Oh yeah, like I would serve these guys, and my boss would bring me around. He's like, you know that guy? He's like, he was in George Bush's cabinet. Like he was on Air Force
shit.
One on 9/11. I would be like, wow, he's had 7 Budweisers.
You just want $2 in Keno. You
yeah. Well, we
Yeah,
owe him $2
yes.
for Keno.
should probably pay that guy.
He's
Fuck.
going home with free wings. I hate to. I forgot to mention that. I served a guy who was a prisoner of war in Vietnam. Like it was
Holy
a lot
shit,
of crazy, weird backgrounds. But also, you would get like 3 different crowds. Like during the summer, it would be like all the old timers, retirees coming in the morning, playing Keno, and then they would leave. Then you'd get the blue collar crowd, and then you'd get all
off
the like
work or
all the
whatever.
and these are and like this was a bar that my dad was a regular at for 20 years. So everyone treated me like their kid. It was it was great.
Yeah.
I remember a guy that my dad knew, like he would look at me and be like, Seth, you know, for a female bartender, you have terrible tits. You have the worst tits. I'm like a month out of high school. Like I'm shitting my pants behind there. But yeah, like I would serve my dad. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I started right before I graduated high school, and I was serving my dad like hard liquor.
I had
and
to
then
cut him off a couple of
Yeah,
times.
I had to cut off my own
didn't, 'cause
father.
he's a veteran. He knew.
Your father's a veteran?
He's a veteran of the drinking game.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He's yes,
Damn it.
retired, but also a veteran. And he would have like 2, and then like I'd keep serving. He would leave, and then I would just get a text from him. It just says, "I was not there," because my mom had no idea. That
Right.
he was
You're supposed
there.
to, yeah, you're
He's like, "We're keeping a family secret intact here." You
well,
gotta.
well, at a minimum, it sounds like you can get this bar to sponsor you if you can't get Keno to do it. You know, I mean, like,
Oh, they do. This place they love cameos now. They
Really?
like, I don't want to say the place because I don't want to be
No,
like,
no,
to
no,
these
no, no.
guys.
just
Yeah.
said that
They're
they
great
stole
people.
money from the
No,
collaborator.
that was the family that owned it before. But the
Well,
new
you-
people that they love doing cameos. They
Well,
love
if you were going to
having-
get them to sponsor you, like, because we do have to talk about your sponsors, where all would you want your sponsorships to be? Like, what part of your body are you putting them on? Who gets the prized penis? Who
Yes,
gets the prized
who
penis?
gets the prized penis? Fucking
the most secret
Terrible
place.
place to put an advertisement.
It's the most
Yeah.
sacred place anyone could put an advertisement because it's
sacred. I think that's
Yes.
probably like, I don't know, Notre Dame.
Blue
but yeah.
Chew.
a
A Blue Chew ad right on my dick. I'll just paint my balls.
And
blue,
if they
just
paid
dip
it
in.
extra, if they paid you extra money, would you tattoo it?
Ooh, how much money are we talking?
Well, I mean,
How much would it take?
Oh,
Yeah, how much would it
Jesus.
take?
Sounds like there's a price.
to have permanent blue balls, to have your balls,
Permanent blue
your
balls.
balls tattooed
Oh,
blue
God,
like Papa
yeah.
Smurf, and have
Oh God.
blue
2
chew,
dyed Easter eggs.
2 dyed Easter eggs, and blue chew written across every angle of your shaft as much as possible until it looks
man.
like it's camouflage.
Ooh.
What would you? And remember, this has to be done to you as well. It's not. My understanding is that a tattoo is not a very unpainful thing. It's not unpainful.
Do you
In
have no
fact,
tattoos?
I don't have a single tattoo.
I've
You,
got
that
3.
would be you'd be a great tattoo artist just saying that to me. It's not going to be not painful.
This is not going to be not
It's not
painful. This is
painful.
not going to be not painful at all. This tattoo is not going to be not
No.
painful at all.
Show me your balls.
No, show me their balls. No, show your balls. I've got the
Get
blue
ready.
paint. I've got the blue paint ready. Exactly. That would be incredible. So how much money would it take? Blue testicles and a camouflage blue
testicles
penis
for
that
the rest
says
of my life.
camouflage blue penis that just says Blue Chew on it. There you go.
Oh man, I don't know.
Get a couple glasses of wine in this guy. I
I
tell you.
Yeah, it's got to be in the 6-figure range. I think I gotta. Yeah,
That's
I wouldn't
actually.
have settled for less than 7.
I know. I was gonna say that's pretty low, dude.
Well, it's when people ask that, they're just like, how much money would it take you to suck a dick? It's like, all right, realistically, like, come on, has anybody ever offered you $50,000 on
Yeah,
the
but I'm
spot
not
for
doing,
anything?
Yeah, but I'm not doing that.
I know, but it's like you gotta think realistically. I mean,
You
50,000.
got to think realistically. Like, what are people going to be walking around with?
yeah,
Like, you know, I'm not going to be
What?
sucking dick for it.
Come
Like,
on,
you know,
yeah.
keep your feet
Somebody
on the
come-
ground, all right?
you don't tell anybody. But I'll do 45.
Like, you get 500.
Somebody come up to you.
Maybe somebody hit big on Keno and you get 450. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody takes that 450 ticket. They look at you and say, "You know what?
Yeah.
You can do to get this ticket."
Let me parlay this.
I mean, that's a lot of Chinese food. Couple Shirley Temples, you know?
exactly.
That's a couple poo-poo platters. Right there.
So it would take at least a couple six figures for the prized penis for Blue Chew.
Yeah.
Now, what
it's not about me. It's about what my girlfriend has to go through for the rest of our relationship. Really.
Do you think she would Do you think she'd have a problem with you having a blue penis?
Yeah, I
well, I'm asking. I'm only asking.
I would that'd probably bum her out a bit. It's kind of a thing. Like, it's not even that. It's just like the branding on it too. Like, I'm a sellout. That's what it to her. I'm a sellout.
So every time she looks at that penis,
I'm a fraud.
She goes, he's a fraud. He's a sellout. Look at him. Look at that fucking dong.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Then you find out she's
also,
really into the Smurfs and everything's okay.
Also, I don't have any tattoos, so for that to be my first one, kind of a.
Well, I guess that would maybe. Would you? Because you've already said Kalishi under your.
Kalishi.
Kalishi. Well, I was thinking, yeah, Kalishi.
Kalishi.
It sounds like a company that sells frozen Indian food. Okay,
yeah, that's the fucking protagonist from Temple of Doom, Kalishi.
Kalishi.
I thought you were talking about the one from Game of Thrones, Khaleesi. But yeah, that's fine.
That's maybe what I had in my head.
Sounds like a Skyrim NPC.
I was thinking does this company have anything to do with India?
Blue Chew?
What? Kalishi?
Kalishi.
No.
Definitely.
I mean,
Blue Chew. I think Blue Chew possibly, definitely. It's very possible.
It's American or European. It's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
not
for
an
the
Indian
boys.
It's called Kalishi. So let's say you get Kalishi tattooed underneath your nips, just like you said. Kalishi.
Kalishi. Yeah.
Kalishi.
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 Yeah.
It's just two syllable.
I mean, it doesn't. The company is the question like, would you rather have a tattoo or do you rather just do body paint?
Well, I think.
Can we start there?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's fair.
We're going hardcore.
Yeah, because if you do body paint, you can get more done per run, But I think a couple of them are going to say, "But look, we'll pay for a permanent ad." I'll pay for something like.
It's got to be like my grandkids got to eat if I'm putting.
That's what I'm saying. What Top Ramen comes up and they're like, "Look, we'll take your whole ass forever."
Yeah.
Top Ramen. Nissan.
Yeah.
Nissan Top Ramen.
Yeah.
Noodles.
Maruchan, yeah.
Yeah, Maruchan. There you go.
Right Sweet across Baby Ray's. Just the weirdest brands.
Sweet Baby Ray's. Right across the back of your ass. Come on.
I got Spirit Airlines on my back.
They're gone now. Can't do that no more. Can't do that no more.
That would suck too if the company goes bankrupt and I just have it tattooed on my neck. Like,
exactly.
Oh, shit.
Get that money up front, first of all.
True. That's very true. Yeah.
But I think we're getting ahead of ourselves because companies are only going to pay that much if he's worth the investment.
Right.
You
if
know?
you can get on the field.
If he's not getting what is it that is going to make you such an accomplished field runner that it's going to get televised, that they're actually going to point the cameras at?
I think you need for your first to show that you can do this to get the MLB kind of covert sponsorship. You have to prove to them that you can get this done, and in order to do that, you need a team. You need some people to get in on the inside to stop security and also to make sure the cameras are pointed at the field.
We're going to live stream.
We're going to live stream.
We're going to live stream.
I think you need a series of people. Probably
we're listening to the chat. We want to know what the chat thinks. What am I going to do? What's my next? You got to feed into what they want.
I think you get a couple fellas. I think you need Terrence McCormick, Andrew Ballesteri.
Yeah.
Because he's quick on his feet.
Yeah.
Because he's fast on his feet.
Not
also
literally.
But he moved fast. When he's on stage, he's moving quick, dude.
Yes.
Moving quick.
Not like an endurance guy, though.
Maybe not. Perhaps. I don't know. I've never seen him in a foot race. I don't know. I don't know that.
He can let out a screen so I don't get tackled,
we can put some sort of poly market bet on Andrew Ballesteri running a race. I would love to take the over.
I'll take the under. He's an athletic fella, dude. He's an athletic fella. I'll take the under. He's an athletic fella. I'll take the under all day. I'll take the under all day. He's quick on the feet. Mm-hmm. And I think the other one that would be good would be Nate Hilly because he's very logistic. We had him on here. He's a deep thinker. He's a deep thinker. That fella. He's a very deep thinker. He comes in.
What are these guys going to accomplish? Though?
I think they are the ones that are going to get in there.
Yes.
I think Nate Hill. I think you use Terrence because of his military background to distract the security guards because he's like, "Hey, I served in Djibouti," and they're like, "Us too." What part?
Yes, we get the vet tickets. That's how we get it.
Exactly.
That's our in.
Exactly. So Terrence is chatting up security guards about old war stories and stuff.
Sure.
And then he's chit chatting with them.
Grizzled war veteran.
Grizzled war veteran Terrence McCormick is chit chatting with them. Then you got Nate Hilly, who's running the side. He's making sure everybody's going different places and everything like that. He's telling Andrew what camera to go to next because Andrew he's our fast guy. He's the guy who's on his feet. Andrew's sprinting from camera to camera, knocking out as hard as he can with a brick. The cameraman, boom, knock him out. Face the camera at the field. Go to the next one. Boom. Knock out Cameron with a brick. Move to the next one. Boom. Nate Hilly's on the radio. So every time somebody's like, we think somebody just got...
Yeah.
Nope. All good here. Everything's fine. That's how you shut it down. Then you're sitting downstairs, wherever they hold people downstairs at the baseball stadium. They got downstairs. I know it. I just don't know where it is. But they got downstairs. So you're at the downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You're hiding in there. You get ready. You take off all your clothes. Every single bit of it. Even your hat. Even your hat.
The most sacred part
It's
of
the
it.
most sacred part. Even your hat. You get ready. All systems are a go. You have the earpiece in. And fire. Boom. You sprint as fast as you can across the field. Run. You jack off Aaron Judge as quickly as you can. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking at you. You're on national television. What is this man doing in the nude? Oh my God, he's touching all the players. What is
Hysteria.
happening?
Pure hysteria.
Pure hysteria. Pure hysteria. Now, because security is still distracted by war stories from parents,
Yes.
they don't know what's going on. You sprint right out the back door because they have to have one of those at the baseball stadium too. I
Well,
just don't know where
Fenway
it's
is such an old rinky-dink stadium. There's ways out of there.
Oh,
Certainly, certainly.
You can hop the right field wall. Like,
It's not going to be the
easy.
Green Monster, but you'll get over one of
No,
them.
you're not going to be like fucking Drew Barrymore in that Jimmy Fallon movie where she drops from the center field wall.
I
was-
never watched. I know,
I know-
Pitch
I
Perfect
know-
or whatever you're talking about,
Yeah,
but I
don't
never
know,
saw
so-
it. Yeah.
So, yeah, she just like she jumps onto the stadium. She jumps from the center field, which is like 20-something feet. She's like in heels or
That
something.
is
ju-
high.
That's crazy.
It's a shitty movie.
Well,
It's crazy.
Yeah.
nonetheless, you get out the
Yeah.
stadium. You might even be able to run through the stands because sometimes when you do stuff like that, the fans are like, "Get him some clothes, quick! Get him some clothes. Get
Yeah,
him a
that's
fake
what they're worried
mustache."
about,
You know,
yes.
so they're putting.
They always have spare clothes that they're willing
everybody,
to
so people be giving you
shirt off your back.
Shirt off your back. This is exactly what I was about to say. Shirt off your back. People putting clothes on your back from their own back, and you sprint out the front door. Then a couple days later, MLB calls says, "Hey,
Go, hey, we like your stuff.
yeah, we've seen what you've done."
They, by the way, they arrested Terrence for what happened.
Terrence
Terrence
is
is the one.
a lot of problems with this. Mostly, you sexually assaulted a
Andrew
player.
and Nate got away fine. Terrence is in jail.
Terrence, unfortunately, was
Terrence was
arrested.
the ploy. Yeah. Yes.
I mean, they're wearing cups too. Is like the other thing we forgot about with baseball players.
That's
it's going to
true.
make it very hard
You
to
have
just
to reach
like
down in the
surreptitiously.
And belts. It's
Yeah, it's a lot. That seems like a big ask for Seth, and frankly, like I mean, he's trying to build a brand here, not do it one time.
It's an idea. It's an idea. It's an
Yeah.
idea.
Okay,
know?
so we'll do like the bullpen coach. We'll do the guys that are in the hoodies the whole time. We'll do them. We'll do them. We'll get
Oh my God, he's
get the
beating off the
managers.
coach. Oh my God, he's beating off the manager.
Then you're in the dugout though.
Yeah.
They got bats.
It's true that you'd have to avoid. You would. I would think that you'd want to stay kind of far from that. So you'd want to stick to the
Yeah,
outfield.
no, we can't. We got to be outfield is the prime zone. That's my
Yes.
lane.
Yes.
That
Do you
is-
think you would have to learn the Spanish so that you could communicate with the players and let them know you're not here to hurt anyone? You're just
Or
here
Japanese.
or Japanese, perhaps.
Or Japanese,
You're here.
yes.
You're just here to beat off the bullpen coach. You're just
I'm
here to beat off the. I'm just here to beat off the guy in the bullpen.
It's a
I'm
weird
not here-
thing to put into Google Translate.
Yo, sorry, I keep it.
It's a robot. It doesn't judge. It's fine.
Exactly. It'll do it. It'll make it up.
Yeah, no, I could do that. Definitely.
I think that would be lovely. And I think
I don't know if it'd be lovely. It'd
No,
certainly
it's
be
horrible.
Yeah, it's pornographic.
It's
maybe.
terrible. It's ruining a family's night.
I
Is what it
can't
is.
see that being broadcast anywhere or getting advertisement
No,
money. I mean,
but-
like, you know,
So it would have to be very wholesome for me to actually get that. to
Is there a
happen. I
wholesome
would
way to
have
beat
do-
off somebody in a bullpen?
I don't know if the beating
No,
off has
well,
to
you-
happen.
I don't
Well,
think you have to be. Yeah,
I think
no
it's
beating
integral.
off. It's-
I think it's integral to the plan. I'm so, when you said that, I got so excited. But if y'all think that it won't work with the beating off, then I'm willing to table it.
I think what you got to do, you got to get the attention of the Savannah Bananas. Those dudes, they are doing this. This is
yeah.
like you got to be their guy.
Yeah.
That's like
And they will let you touch their penises.
yeah.
that's why they're called the Savannah
That's
Bananas.
what I would
first
think.
of
Not the
all,
guy
anyway.
on the fucking, not the guy on the stilts. I can't reach that shit. He's
What
like-
about they had that one guy that did a backflip on CNN and hit his head? I bet you he'd let it. Yeah, he'd probably be confused enough, because he hit his head doing backflip.
Alternatively,
Yeah. And they do like the nightlight baseball. I don't know if it's the Bananas who do that. It's a different one. They do like they turn the lights off from the stadium and they're all wearing neon. The ball is
Oh.
neon and everything.
It sounds very
pretty fucking crazy.
I know it sounds
It's
scary.
basically a black light. So if I fucking I get now we're talking.
All the messes are on
splatter on that jersey.
There's messes all over the field.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be alternates to the masturbation thing. I guess it's not masturbation; it's a hand job. I don't know.
It's, yes, it's not technically. It'd be masturbation of another. Masturbation of another is what you would call that in science terms. But I guess it's not necessary to the plan. The main part of the plan is that you're in the nude because we have to get you.
That's the most important
That's
part.
that
Yes,
really
most
is true.
important
Is that you're
is-
in the nude and you're sprinting as fast as you can. Do you know what your 40 time is?
I
Well,
haven't
I'll have to
ran
figure
in a
that
while.
out and put you up against
Yeah.
Andrew. See who's
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah, no, I'll have to start doing cardio before we
Okay,
do this. I'm
okay.
gonna have
It's
to,
a
Well,
big
yeah.
part of it.
gonna have to get into elite shape, I think.
It's true.
I mean, if you want to be top of your field, you got to.
Yeah.
You'll have to. I think actually it would be more necessary that you, for ad space purposes, and to make it more remarkable, I think you should keep up your cardio, but you should be eating as much food as possible. You should be increasing your girth.
High protein.
You should increase your girth as much as
Yes.
possible.
Right.
That way, you have more ad space.
Mhm.
You need all the room.
I need it all.
You need all the room.
Yes.
If your ass is small from running so much,
Mhm.
what good does that do you?
No.
You need a big, giant, lumbering ass that you can write Sweet Baby Ray's on.
How much? You're like not even that far into the bottle of wine, which is like the craziest part about some of these suggestions.
No,
to me.
I'm
like, I'm like,
I've
wow,
only
you
had
must
like
be
one glass.
like.
No, I'm just excited today. You know? I'm just
I love
excited.
the idea of him jacking people off.
I know,
I've been
I got-
thinking about this for days.
That was so funny. I just love that. The idea of him sprinting out there and just be like, give me that dong. No.
This field jacking is brought to you by BetMGM.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's sponsored by DraftKings, dude.
I mean, that'd be
Yeah.
good on Polymarket, right? Like,
Yeah.
how many guys will he jack off to completion?
Exactly.
Over under 5. It just seems like it would make it hard to get away though, and like
Yeah.
hard to get the repeat business. This is the
Yeah,
thing.
no,
It's like
they're gonna have to ramp up security. It's,
Yeah.
it's tough. It's logistically, it's a nightmare. It's,
That's not incorrect. That is
Yeah.
true. That is true.
How about like becoming an excellent like ribbon dancer of some sort, something that's like artistic and draws the eye,
a little
but
remarkable.
it has an
in its
artistic
own.
quality to it.
yeah.
Some sort of, or like learning how to parachute into the stadium.
In the
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta like time it perfectly every time.
Yeah.
I've never parachuted before, but I just imagine I just go into the field and there's already 6 guys just waiting to catch me already. They're like, dude, we know your fucking game already. Like, come on now.
It'd be fun to have you like, okay, so you parachute in, but then you also have that thing that Batman like extracted out of where you had, do you remember like in The Dark Knight where he like shoots up the balloon and the plane comes by and
Yeah,
just
and
like
he
scoops them up?
fires back into it. That's what you could do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like something to like refuel the plane almost. You just
And
go
it's-
right back.
That's like, people are, that's a spectacle right there. It's like, is he going to actually extract? It's like,
Yeah. Is he gonna face plant into the monster again? Is he gonna,
and that's, I mean, that's going to take some training, some skill. Like,
Now we're talking. These are real. This is a real strategy.
you're going to
get
have
in.
to like find, you can mix up the different stadiums so they don't know which one you're going to be
Yeah,
at. So
right.
like, yeah, they might be waiting, but only after you've done it
Yeah.
a lot, you know?
well,
like,
yeah, that'll be fun until I get clipped by a fighter jet at an NFL game. You know.
That's true. That is possible. You could get shot out of the sky.
yeah.
But
true.
Palantir drone just takes me out.
But I think before they catch on to that, I think your first couple runs, you could do the parachute gig, and then you could do some other stuff because they'd be like, "Where is he?
Yeah.
Where is the guy?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it limits you to outdoor stadiums,
It's true.
but that's probably fine.
I think
Yeah,
in
a
the
lot of
beginning
those,
outdoors.
most of
I think in the beginning outdoors, the way that you're going to have to go. You know,
Yeah.
I think
I mean, I'd watch that, and I'd be annoyed if they cut away from it.
I'd
Like
be
other,
very
like
mad.
you know, like I'd be like, I want to see this guy do that.
he's
Like,
back. Look at him. He's
There
back.
he goes, and oh shit, it's a windy day, folks. He's already across the
Oh
street.
my God.
Oh no, he's on Lansdowne Street. Oh shit, he's on 93. He's fucked.
The parachute you jump with, advertising.
Yes,
More advertising.
Of
The
course.
plane that scoops you out of the stadium, advertising on
That's
the
what I'm saying.
side.
Lockheed
Exactly.
Martin.
Lockheed
Yeah.
All the
Martin.
way.
Hertz
Boom.
Rent-A-Car. There's all kinds of stuff. You know.
Papa John's.
There you go. All companies that have never had problems.
As you're
Yeah.
parachuting, you're like dropping pizza on the crowd. They fucking love you. They're
They-
like free fucking sky pizza.
Yeah,
Hell
you're
yeah.
drop-
I got the
chicken.
T-shirt gun. It's fun. It's like
Yeah.
it's what you do. Like when you go to minor league games, like the guys are, T-shirt guns, like Happy
Yeah.
Birthday Sarah, like
Yeah,
all that
yeah,
shit.
that's
Like
it.
it's fun. Like you think like, oh, this guy actually works for the team. Like I start with that. I look like I'm like an entertainer
Yeah,
that
yeah,
goes
yeah.
out there. I fool everybody.
That's right.
That's the lane. You got to
This
start
is
there. You got to start.
it.
You got to start
That's
wholesome.
the way to do it.
Yeah.
I agree. That is the way to do it. That's the way to get in.
Dress
Yeah.
up, Paw Patrol, naked but Paw Patrol.
That's naked but Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
Naked but Paw
Yeah.
Patrol. I like it. I like it, dude.
This is something.
That is actually now we're talking.
Yeah,
now
now
we're
we're-
fucking
yeah.
cooking. Whoa, dude. Yeah, I like it.
good.
I like it, dude. Good God.
Sure, we don't want to do the ribbon dancing. That's I'm glad it led to like actual genius. That's fine.
That's true. It got us somewhere. It got us
That's a
somewhere, nonetheless.
Shitty idea. I regret it immediately.
Good God, dude.
Fuck
great.
yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Man.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
good ass idea.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Shit, dude.
I'm glad.
I feel like we just solved the crime though, like 15 minutes ahead of schedule.
Well, that's okay. We still haven't talked about your sponsor, all of your possible sponsors, because there are many people that you would take. And then what would be? Yeah. Do you want paint? Do you want tattoo? Who would be?
Paint. Let's start with paint. Let's go easy. Let's ease into this
Okay.
before I go hardcore brand. Like,
Who would you
loyalist.
deny? Who are
Who
your
would I
brands that you're
deny?
like, you're not, no fucking way, I'm not working with
Oh,
them?
dude, I don't fucking know. Shit, Nissan. I drive a Nissan. I don't want Nissan.
Yeah, fuck Nissan.
Yeah,
Okay.
fuck Nissan. I don't know. I'm not really against any brands. I'm not like a brand hater.
Okay.
I'm very open. I'm very
Very
marketable.
pro corporate.
I'm very pro corporation.
Would you market for a specific nation? Let's say
For-
that someone reaches out. Let's say that Qatar calls you.
Oh, the international market.
The
Yeah.
international market. That's what I'm saying.
Saudis.
Let's say Dubai calls and they're like, we want you to put Dubai
Yes.
right across that big old ass you got from eating all those hot dogs or whatever you've been doing.
No, we want to get
building girth.
we want to finance a tramp stamp for you.
Yeah, we would like. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
We want to
Oil
get
money.
more people to come to
Yeah.
Qatar.
We
like,
have
to
jet
tattoo
skis with your
ass.
name on it. If
Yeah.
you have our name on
I
your
think I'm
backside.
in. I might be in with that. I
Okay,
might do,
I like that. I like that. I like
yeah.
that too. Then what do you do with your fame?
What do I do with the fame? Cameos. It's just very bottom level, just dirtbag selling out. I'm not a good person for doing this. Like this is,
I respect
this
the
is-
honesty.
yeah,
It's a
this
form of
this is
integrity that
This
you're
is
like.
all like an adrenaline rush. All of this, start to finish. I'm going out like Charlie Sheen. I'm just.
I do like
Yes.
that. I do like that. The ultimate way of going out,
Yeah.
winning. You know,
Yes.
even though they did just do a documentary on him that was pretty good.
It was
He's-
awesome.
yeah.
I think he's doing okay, except he's still got AIDS and everything, right?
Yeah, yeah, he's got something. He's got HIV. Or
That's
he
a
got,
bummer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, he got that
Yeah.
from doing crack with a prostitute, I think, or maybe. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that was like the well, I don't want to ruin it, but this is the cherry on top is that he was with guys. That
Yes,
was like
yeah,
that was
that-
the weird. That was like the final bit.
I
That
forgot
was
about that. He was
He was
like,
just like, yeah, fucking. Yeah, I've been with a couple guys. Yeah, so what? Like,
sometimes he said it like this. He said, sometimes you've done everything. You've done everything sexually. You've done everything that you could possibly imagine, and you're on these drugs and you're thinking about new things that you can do. So sometimes something else comes into the mix. Something new comes into the mix. Something that you wouldn't have thought that you would ever try before.
and there's like fucking violin music playing in the back. It's like this big lead up. And
Yeah.
it's just like, so you're saying you've been with guys, and he's just like, yeah.
In a sense, yes. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, it's so, and then they just breeze right over. It's so yeah, it's great. Yeah.
yeah, that was great. I love that.
It was a good documentary. It was a great
It was
documentary.
awesome.
Recommend it to the world.
Does
Definitely.
seem interesting. Like that was like a pretty colossal meltdown that he had.
He was-
I mean,
that
Are
was
you
great.
kidding me, Charlie? Friend of the pod, great friend of the pod.
I, mean,
Great
I
friend
do,
of the
I
pod.
do cocaine with him. It'd be fun.
I don't think he does it anymore, unfortunately. But
Yeah, sure.
he did say that.
Neither does John Mulaney. Anyway,
he said that he was smoking 7-gram rocks
Yeah.
in like one sitting.
They
dude.
interviewed his dealer, and they were
It's like
like,
a
we had to,
diamond.
Yeah,
we had
that's
to,
I know.
we had to start cutting out more and more cocaine out of his rocks. They were just like watering down his fucking
That's how
tennis
they-
ball, like
Yep.
softball size fucking rocks.
That's how they got it out.
That's
of
how
the
they got him off.
They
Damn.
would start cooking his crack and would just like water it down until finally there's no crack in it, and he would like light it up and he'd be like, "This shit sucks. I'm not even doing this stuff anymore." Like, and then they're like, "Oh, thank God, because you've been smoking baking soda." for
nice
that."
of those drug dealers to get him off of it
Yeah,
like that.
They went.
Like,
they
that's
had
actually
to.
kind of
They
sweet.
had to go to his drug dealers and pay the drug dealers to like. It was a whole
Yeah.
operation.
Well, he would party with the drug dealers for like 20 days at a time. They're
Yeah.
like, Charlie, you're fucking killing me here.
Yeah. They'd be
Like I'm fucked up. I'm selling drugs in Beverly Hills, but dude, you got a fucking problem.
Yeah. They'd be like, "Dude, you are keeping me afloat, but like, I gotta go to bed." Okay?
Yeah,
You
no.
made me all the money I need for the year, but I have to
I
go
forgot.
to bed.
I have a day job
Yeah,
actually. I completely
exactly.
forgot.
Yeah, I work in finance.
Yeah, I fucking
Yeah, it was nuts, dude. It was crazy. So
God, dude, that's fucking wild. Yeah, I remember somebody like telling me like when that was going on, like when he was doing the winning thing or whatever. They were like,
winning.
I think this is just going to go on for. It'd been going on for like 2 or 3 weeks. And they were like, I think this is just going to be a thing forever. I was like, I doubt it. Like,
I thought it was because I was 10 years old and I was like, who the fuck is this guy? This guy's awesome. Is that the 2.5 Men guy? No shit. That's crazy.
oh shit, I didn't know he was
I was
funny.
like, this is awesome.
No, dude, that was watching like watching the fuse on a bomb, just like
Yeah.
You know, you're like, oh
dude,
boy,
he
dude, this
was
is wacky stuff. You know,
fucking out of his mind. Ugh.
well, nonetheless, somebody that you really could have used on the squad. You could still have on the squad. You know, you could still
He
have
would have
him.
been, yeah, he would have been a great diversion tactic.
Yeah,
You
so
know,
Charlie Sheen is in the stadium,
Do you
ladies
know
and
the
gentlemen.
story of Charlie Sheen? He's a big baseball guy, obviously.
Yeah.
There's you can look it up in like I think it was like the 90s or something. He bought out an entire section of the Los Angeles Angels stadium because he wanted to catch a home run ball. You ever seen this video? It's so funny. It's just a bunch of fans in the back, and then out in like left field, it's just Charlie Sheen all by himself with a fucking gun, just waiting for a ball to come. Like it was right after Major League. He thought it'd be like funny. He just bought like 10,000 seats, and no one hit a home run. Nobody hit a home run.
So fucking
Just out
funny.
there by himself, just fucking with the glove. And it's just like, what's going on? It's like,
That's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good
Can't
job.
believe you had a
Yeah.
cocaine problem. That's unbelievable.
Who knew he was fucking troubled?
Well, nonetheless, dude, are you satisfied with your crime? Are you happy with your crime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll work out the kinks. I think, yeah, we got to get Terrence arrested for it. That's definitely a big part of it.
That's always a
Got to
fun
get
thing.
the branding. I got to think of like possible sponsors. Yeah, I think this was very constructive. I think
Good.
we got
A lot of stuff
we
to
beat it
think
up.
about.
I think so.
we really beat it up. We really
Hell yeah. Call back,
You got
baby.
it,
Call
yes.
back, dude. That's comedy. That's comedy. That's how you make it, dude. Well,
Fuck yeah,
well, dude,
man.
well,
Hell
Seth, well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank
dude.
you
Really,
for having me,
yeah.
guys. Appreciate
You got any shows coming up? Anything you want to plug?
So I'm doing my first show that I am producing next
Yeah.
month. It's hopefully June 20th in Fitchburg at Canvas.
Cool.
Flyer might come out soon. Very excited. I actually have Andrew and Terrence on it.
Hell yeah.
So
Fuck
that
yeah.
would be great.
Recruit them there. Tell them they're going to jail.
Yep.
Definitely, it's it'd be a great show. I'm really,
Charlie Sheen might be there.
Charlie
We'll
might
see.
be there.
Be there. Yeah,
Y'all go check it out. You can
Yes,
play Keno
he's-
at that spot.
You'll
yeah.
be the one with the baseball glove for no reason. Yeah, no. So that'll be June 20th. It's,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, go check that out.
Yeah, y'all go check that out. Definitely go check out Seth. He's a funny guy. Go see him wherever he's at. Great man.
Fuck yeah, dude. Well, thanks for coming on the pod.
Yeah,
this was
thank you
great,
for having
dude.
me, man. This
Of
is
course,
awesome.
dude. Thank
Absolutely,
you very much. Of
man.
course,
Yeah.
dude. Thank you.
All right.
Great. All right. Well, I'm Joe.
And I'm Nate.
This has been
Perfect Crimes.